I was for me this uhu me ache. Say many would come say it's been months. Cumulatively, no matter me aka say was me nsia de aba na nyame adom. Enti medican ada twedi ampo nyankopon tumi kase na nkasa. De tumi nyina e wono no. Meda na se fi say mehwe de mafamu a ɛyɛ n'adom. Ɛyɛ n'adom bi kɛkɛ. Ɛyɛ n'adom. Yes. So me church mu dure you understand say it is by grace. Ɛyɛ nyame adom. Afei mɛda m'abusua ase. Abusuafoɔ a ɛfiri Bana Baw, Bana ahemfie ahenkuro. Saa nso ɛna wɔn a ɛfiri Bana Bong ase. Mo time akyi paa mɛda mo ase. Da mo ase paa ɛwɔ deɛ moyɛ maa me ɛwɔ saa bere yi mu. Abusuafoɔ no nyinaa. Afei mensew nom. Meka mensew nom a ɛyɛ me yere Mrs. Miracle Adoma. Ɛyɛ Nana Abena Truba. Ɛyɛ n'abusua a ɛfiri mfimfini mantam mu. Ɛfiri Volta region from mantam mu. Ɛna afei wɔn a ɛfiri Nkran. Mɛda wɔn nyinaa ase paa. All the way Volta, Keta, Jelukopɛ for mɛda mo ase paa. Ɛyɛ Klikɔ, Gligi, hɔ nyinaa mɛda mo ase. Ɛyɛ Zida family. Kyɛ sɛ mɛda meka sɛ mɛbobɔ a memmɔ nwie ahemfo a ɛfiri Volta region. What you did behind the scenes. Mɛda mo ase. Deɛ mobɛyɛ no wɔ fie ne nyinaa m'ani sɔ. Mɛda mo ase paa. Ɛyɛ Tema Newtown Traditional Council ɛne abusua a ɛfiri Tema Newtown. Mɛda mo ase paa. The Gas side no mo kyerɛ wɔdɔ soronko. You were solidly behind what I went through. Mɛda mo ase paa. Mɛda mo ase. Ɛyɛ Central for mɛda mo ase. Mɛda mo ase. In fact, the whole Central region, I know why I'm saying that. Because the Amoye, it wasn't just Gomuamanfo. Gomuamanfo, it's Sunday cream. But the love from the Central region was massive. Was massive. Mɛda mo ase. Pa. Much less say, modeshia no a meware no. Ne ho ehia mo paa. Na eno saa odo no na mo transfer bi e de ema me. Mɛda mo ase. Gomuamanfo nyinaa frɛ ahemfo so ɛkɔpem obi a ɛwɔ kurom hɔ biara. Mate sɛ mesi wɔ koraa nhwɛ a wobɛpagya me asi akɔnkɔn. Mɛda mo ase paa. Nti in-laws ne nyinaa, thank you so much. Lafoɔ, Olenu, we, abusua ne nyinaa. Kyɛ sɛ anhwɛ a na makɔyi nti I will just thank the Gas side, the Volta side, and the Central side. Ɛyɛ me in-laws. Mɛda mo ase. Me side ne deɛ me maame ne me papa nyinaa all from Pono Bana. And I said the same family. And na that is it. Meda mo ase pa for the support. Na Mada Opani Ibrahim Hamasi. Opani way, it's my prayer say one day he will be able to, I don't know, probably be any nagimo. He has never thought of it to say be or be right into politics because na come on Ghana politics and be na, but he has shown say oyenipa. I'm saying this because before Tomino, I know menene aid in Koma yedi in Kofwa wabua omo behind the scenes and all that. And I will say Nyamin Shao, Opani Ibrahim Hama. Impo Abra Asemidi Kain nam social media near day Kofo card yombeka. Sabre krana unyang contacte. Actually I'll contact you know. I say now then they see ye kra manfre. Car of private jet no crab family free doma de meba grass straight. Impo brand ye hospital to go. You said so okay you try South Africa somewhere and I say like you gave us up you were there for us. Yamin show pa Anya me nwanwa pii abra me hu say no knowing say we are related to me yere na na abna truba. Na me say okay. Na kese me yere akoma pa no. Ho na free. It's from the family. Nyame nhyira wo. Nyame nhyira wo pa. Dr. Kwaku Doc, woyɛ agya ma wo mma wɔ adwuma mu na woda ɔdɔ adi aberɛ a akyerɛnkyɛnmu ɛtoo me. Mekae aberɛ a wobaa fie na mete wo kasa mu sɛdeɛ wo ne ɛpo na wɔ mo ka kyerɛ wo sɛ oh Doc gyae na tumi sɛ deɛ mete no nyinaa no kyerɛ sɛ na ɛsu nipa a wo ne wɔ mo ɛbaeɛ tumi sɛ wei bɔ n'ani a that time no na ɛsɛ me come because I say obi apira na ebi a ɔno hu na obi ehu nipa no ehu na ɔmo hu a etumi ma so at that point I was like I guess I didn't know enya de ketewa o tina
Yes.
but o kyerɛ sɛ
Oh,
ɔyɛ
that.
nipa nti o sɛ abere si yɛ kora na deɛ no watete na hu ne sa
Nina.
abere abehu footage ne yi nkrata ne akyɛ sɛ you were touched okɔyɛ ɛna ɔsomayɛ ɛmoa wɔde bɛboa yɛn wɔde bɛboa yɛn nyame nhyira wo ɛne wo mmoa nyame nkɔ so a ɛnyɛ wo kɛse na ghanafoɔ in fact list no meka sɛ mebobɔ a ebi mu wɔ hɔ a wɔsɛ ofi memmɔ me din meka ɔpanin baako america airport aberɛ a na yɛde me korɔ so no wakɔgyina baabi ɛkorɔ so yɛ a very big man in ghana very big man ɔsɛ oh wade no mateo na menim sɛ sei na ɛteɛ oh nti and nyame nhyira wo nyame nhyira wo the love you showed god bless you God bless you paa ɛnyɛ wo nko mpanyimfoɔ bi wɔ hɔ na wafrɛ ofi mensuro memmɔ hu ebi deɛ koraa wɔma afa mu awu baako wonteeɛ baako koraa deɛ tuo no ɛbɔɔ ne nan o ɛwɔ tɛhyi wɔwu wodeɛ no ɛbɔɔyɛ no ɛyɛ a na ebi mu ka sɛ ɛna ɛyɛ powder ne ade they don't know just particles no baabi ewuraayɛ ɛne the first report from Doma the second report from Accra the other reports from the hospitals a ɛma yɛtu ho mmirika no yɛdi agorɔ a ebi a na nka deɛ ɛbɛsi no ɛnyɛ ade pa mɛda ghanafoɔ nyinaa ase paa mokyerɛ sɛ ampa mowɔ hɔ ɛde ma me mokyerɛ sɛ deɛ meyɛ kakra no mohu meda mo ase ghanafoɔ nyinaa mentimi mmobɔ din in fact meka sɛ mebobɔ a callers no nso deɛ sɛ sɛ mɛtumi aka sɛ m'ani no do ɛnte sɛ aka ne no but sɛ wogyina m'anim a mɛhu metwumi message bi wɔ hɔ ɛhyɛ a na ma take screenshot na ma zoom na ma kan so I'm able to help myself and be a deɛ awurade de me adure deɛ mɛka sɛ wayɛ bi nti mɛda twɛdeɛ ampa onyankopɔn ase kɛse paa na ghanafoɔ ansɛn yi afei na mehwɛ yi meyɛ ɔke kakra yi wɔhu no mehwɛ video si bi uk foɔ bloggers yi bi na nyame nhyira mo nyame nhyira mo paa ɛyɛ baako sɛ mirabel ɛyɛ woanhwɛ a mebobɔ din a mɛbɔ agya bi because mo dɔɔso woma mehu sɛ mo a modɔ me no modɔɔso paa nyame ɛnhyira mo ɔnhyira mo paa mo mmoa mo mpayɛ a mobɔɔyɛ ne nyinaa m'ani sɔ na aberɛ a na ɛkɔ so nyinaa no na ebi sɛ asɛ abusuafoɔ bi firi ba na aba yes ma menkyɛ mu kakra Kofi Adoma wani yɛwɔ me wɔ Brekum ɛyɛ fɛtɛntaa anaasɛ yɛ a ɛfiri wɔn deɛ bɛka sɛ fɛntaa m'ani teeɛ a mɛtumi akae nneɛma a mede nyiiɛ ne ade ɛyɛ Brekum Estate saa berɛ no Mr. Amoa Prekum ne meka Brekum Estate a close to Brekum Secondary School ɛhɔ ɛna menyii yɛakɔ camps ayɛ sɛ yɛ camp then through secondary school, Brekum Secondary School. Like that is where me live ya ankasa till you move here finally be settle e work to. Me adopt Katu. I say obi a won America. Na I say me a citizen by birth because you me wa America no. But me chi ankasa de e ba na nti bia mo a mode me kɔ aduro so a moyɛ bekum nti na ebi anyɛ adwuma na na mo ayera no na sɛ bad mo de fa ha nso anka hɔ nso ɔmbɛkyerɛ mo sɛ ɔmo nya ɔmo de hyɛ saa. I would want to thank everybody. Meda will be ase. And as you know, meka sɛ meda minwie, but meda na na abena truba. Meyere Mrs. Miracle Adoma. Meda na se papa. Nyame nhyira no. Nana, first na me post to no man for nti ase, but there two me ama afi de bi say afi ni ate ase, afi ni ate ase. And I mean fi wo mo ye na akwakwaji obi kunu. That is not true. When I'm kind at the right time, I'll be explaining some of these things because there are two minutes who say if I don't correct some misconceptions, maybe those misconceptions will become facts. And when you just first video, I'll be explaining myself a free and echo. And to say, Obi wa your tea and I know the name. No funny sir. You're back in the 20 years. My name is Miracle Adoma. That should tell you how far we have come. Watch out, Nana. Yamin shout. Yamin shout. Papa. And send for God bless you. The Boba could young Hana Samaba. But Yamin Sham, as and Kamadan and Nasi but at Dawson said I will keep on Mikaibia, Namadia. But that's a for what was Mompire Pa. Miankasa de ya wo me presby ni ya bo me so presby mo a presby na makwa. But I'm saying and me call the apostolic church. The apostolic church. And as I say, me call. But the two me mu asafo baako bi mɛhyɛ da ada wɔn ase sonko ɛyɛ global evangelical church global for meda mo ase paa branch no menim is it la pa side hɔ ɛna ɛwɔ hɔ na ɛyɛ nana abene tuba ne papa na afei ne nana ɛhɔ na ɔmo kɔ asɔre me wɔ fie they came in their numbers bɛbɔ mpaeɛ wie yɛ maame communion because they know what they saw and they were very supportive. Nyame, onyamo kesi na onhyira mo de mo ye no, mani so. Enyo mo nko o, wo ho na kuma pa na obebɔ mpaye no na asafo ma no mo agina sɔre no mo bɔ mpaye. Council Trot, menim sɛ sa o, yes we bi anana na de kyerɛ me. Because that obai no na I think some family no ni bi ada. Enti no, mene na nhyia but nana o document everything. Nti afei de me wo ho na mafa na me go through and I thank you all. A lot of you I'll have to come and see you personally. Nyame nhyira mo paa. Ɛne mo a mode me picture ɛnam ɛbɔ mpaeɛ ma me. Hare Krishna for ɛwɔ mu na ɔmo de nam India ɛbɔ ho mpaeɛ. Makyiri ba sɛ deɛ mamfa lawyer nka ho. Esquire lawyer Collins yɛ awusi. Yɛ Nyame nhyira wo. Deɛ ɛsi yɛ wokyerɛ sɛ woyɛ nua. Wokyerɛ sɛ mogya mu odu. Wɔfa me picture. M'ani teeɛ na kyerɛ sɛ ɔnam Israel. Wailing wall ho na ɔnam ha. Thank you. Nyame nhyira wo paa. Ayɛmfo ɛba fie bɛgu nsa mu a mo in fact ɛnaase no deɛ meme deɛ yɛ ketewa na na abena turuba because ɔhandle biribiara no ɔde ɛnaase ankasa ɛbɛba. Mɛda mo nyinaa se ahema bi prekum o kyɛ sɛ meka sɛ mewɔ ahwɛ a na mekaeɛ no moayɛ adeɛ ama m'ani asɔ. Ɔhema yi ɔde ne bunu yɛ gyina mu na ɔka ne bono ne nsa wobɔ mpaeɛ ma m Nyankopɔn ɔnhyira wo ɔnyɛ wo kɛse bɛduru America ɛyɛ titi ne ne wife ɔdɔ mo da n'adi sogyani dada yɛde me nam ha ɛkɔ ha ne first time afei deɛ metumi hyɛ didi aduane wei yɛde wɔasia titi bi di yɛ fine meda mo ase ɔledi mpaeɛ a ɔbɔɔyɛ ne everything you guys did Nyame nhyira mo paa kapito Nyame nhyira wo ɔfa yaw abeku pk mabusua wɔ America thank you all
Commando, dear commando.
meda mo ase meka sɛ meka okay Boko there.
We are. I mean,
Yeah.
other room. I mean, your wedding. I hope someone's wedding.
Nyame adom. Nyame adom. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Osi
because I think that the last time, Patrick say,
mante ho no na o ka. Osi you
and
are.
I'm saying right now, it is we are getting the version of Brel fear we used to know.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
also
because
meda
the
wase.
last time,
Uh,
oh,
seriously. Ah, bebia. Oh, my guy boy nipa. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, nipa. Everywhere I went. Obia no ka. Obia
oh.
every baby cry America for ne say anytime I be ready no. Me nko capito ho. On be na what now? Like everybody who sees us as a family sees you as a family. The voter side, everybody, Central, for Bekum for whoever, they all say, "Me now I say now they all you know." And truly, I've gone through the videos, and I know say. At the point not be out me say na afro mamon kasa o mamon kasa o the was o mo before and sign finally baabi a na ɛkɔ no probably na ɛyɛ sɛ moba outer.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, we say wait there, crowd there, now see anymore because I think say I started everyone said there from the get go, you know, hobby. So most of the world do not got to know afterwards, like a couple of months later. So
Yeah.
yeah, no there, but when stuff started happening now, then people were like, okay, and seeing they were trying to infuse new facts into the whole thing, tell the story different way. I'm like, that wasn't exactly what happened. That wasn't even remotely what happened. So I had to, come and then explain to people exactly what happened, the truth of it. So basically, I was doing anything. Yeah, I do the work. I'm an abro so at least we were trying to do something to correct some of the facts, misconception of. I don't know some amount for being idea. Basically, say we can't send be what he's saying. Basically, that is the truth. Without if you are digging into that truth in the account. So me
I,
seeing those stories in one line,
I remember I said there is
it
a
was
yeah na no yesterday ben post I think video na you call na doctor for the panier eyi
yeah. But there are so many videos that Nana made the channel because you see, I can't just post any video, and there are so many videos that may work right now. Like I can post to I see people online talking. I'm like, some of the videos that happen and majority of it was documented, but very little, and I'm on for. So what I say. So me the trend and I say don't post. So I've tried every possible thing because some of the stuff will be alright. You have to have the evidence to prove that somehow okay, this is the real truth of it.
yeah.
I have it, but Nana said don't share it, don't post it. And I'm like, nah. But he said Nana can't say, but that is one thing. You can't just do whatever you want. That is another thing be among frontiers. When Nana oba number but Nana no go actually. So even though say back on your pim, you
Yeah.
can't really kind of do anything. Turning into something else, which we all don't want. But
Yeah.
now, for example, when it comes to specifically case we now, there was a there is a difference between Nipa and Nipa, because what Nana did, it was extraordinary. Now I know I'm okay for because is about the money taking care of him, but that is not the case. What we name Nana, like the close people, very few people in him Nana knows that our businesses or or businesses are or you're a very busy person. So to put a job aside for right now, say away, so getting to 6 months
Months, yeah.
and then to take care of you the way I want, it's just mind blowing. And one thing I always marveled about here, the fact is, team watch most of the stuff and of course online from you because dear crowd, I think they make right now no more than you, Ankasa, because
Mm.
of Nana won't let you see, and then
Yeah.
sometimes you see there are some people who are if they see videos, they will actually send it to you to see
Yeah.
the way we and all those are the ending.
Yeah.
Nana made sure say you know Because there's times during the time I thought yeah casapping and I was just like maybe I didn't do no credit almost about giving up. What I say. And I'm like, some of these videos, yeah, there and then curtains would have been even way worse. So Nana for doing that, shielding you from all these nonsense, then cost yeah, I mean, she done a plan for that one. And now can say what done I say, but sometimes I had done it sort of so come because
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know speaking up. Yeah. And also, I'm not for people as done it. Some of them, for example, if I say be aware for me, mentioning two people, but tap send. You
Yeah,
see that I'm not for being more Juma. When
yeah,
these things happen now, they feel like okay, we pay you monthly.
yeah, yeah,
Or a video my and I'll talk about your product, then we
yeah,
pay you and that is it.
yeah,
But when this happened, I don't know if I can't share what
yeah,
Tap
yeah,
Tap Send actually came
yeah.
in
Tap tap.
and did their bit.
Mama, in fact, the whole you I may go through list the number of
Mm,
people who came,
yeah.
those who called, messages. I mean,
Mm-hmm,
say, hey,
mm-hmm,
okay, way, emu ebi wɔ
yeah.
hɔ na aka kyerɛ nipa no ame record ɔsɛ ɛyɛ ma aba akyerɛ no anaasɛ sɛ the audio na ɔbobɔ audio
Mm-hmm,
kyerɛ me she has
yeah.
she
Oh
has
yeah. Ah, na esenka ye mom na ye seven on.
oh
Or no mom na akwa the other way because of how the situation is.
yeah
You understand?
yeah
So and then not just yeah, I heard say we talk about Mr. Ibrahim Muhammad, Dr. Kwaku Oten.
yeah
Because Ibrahim Muhammad just say it's mind blowing actually for a person of the caliber to come down and help people be in need. And
yeah
people says, oh, Kofi Adoma, he's popular, if you are one parents, but you see, now there was a similar incident that happened with a young school girl. It happened
yeah
now more or two now. I don't know so what is our story
yeah
now.
yeah. Mesi ye oh wei me gyina me nan so yi anka story wei me story a me gyina mu dendenden ayɛ aboa na ama
Oh,
how to that was the first thing that
exactly.
came to mind me say oh very pretty girl ah just say
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
hmm,
Yeah. So you see that yeah, for him coming in and helping,
yeah
it was actually good. But Nyankopon because when sharing in Yuma or
yeah
and I know it's a very other people came in and helped, but
oh yeah
some
yeah
of them specifically, I
yeah
can't say more Mudini in
yeah.
the
Mm.
But at least there is also one thing. Yeah, so you're going to
In
say
fact,
from Maghreb TV. Yeah,
the,
yeah.
the fact is, Mr. Ibrahim Kra didn't want his name mentioned.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see. Yeah,
Ibrahim.
yeah, because of the drama and of
No, no,
I
no.
think
He didn't. He didn't want it to be mentioned. I say, Kofi. No, 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 no. Like
oh,
so.
okay.
What they probably be another that's yeah. She will explain that part. And,
Oh, I see. I
yeah,
see. And also from Maghreb TV, so there I think they Drew Baby,
yeah,
Now, Ghana, the moment I think said the Ibrahim Muhammad story of what donate what we have for Belkufi surgery in the came online. It
yeah,
became very difficult, and then everyone stopped in everything because there are some powerful people. I had conversations with them. They said, say, okay, like AIDS, I can't say, oh, almost say Ibrahim Muhammad, and I'm like. Ibrahim Muhammad came in to help, but the cost of this thing is seriously enormous. So if you could do baby now, I was an anakwan and and you know that I said, or bit my idea or work as a bay without actually. So you do webinar, I feel they need to okay. Let's also do GoFundMe campaign because a month will be no more
oh,
and a baby drew now, so I definitely in a
one month.
car.
Na money.
No, man, Nicky, I can't just not them catch it now, go back to me. So, me, you am post to video. I think say video no call we, I don't go friend, say, oh, me, who yank man, yes, I did, and I don't go call you jack a crow. And I'm like, you see, I didn't happen, and I find a hit online. A whole lot of people were reaching out the little ways are they also can help. And I'm like, okay, so because send this cabre me and I said, I'm we are sending come break of and I see a very difficult. So at some point, the crowd now to get a mobile money number, and I have to call Ernest and then get that info from Ernest and then use it for the video now here. And say in case of say those who can donate through the
Yeah,
GoFundMe, can do that, and then okay, say we'll send it through mobile money, so you can also do that. Because that means phone no Ernest, if anything, be like he can control and stuff like that. So you set up a GoFundMe and then later and then also Baba national news say oh you say there and I'm saying this is not exactly this is not what are the intention of the GoFundMe campaign. No? This is not the reason why you created it. We did it in a way that individual as a person, what break of, they can, contribute or help the little they can. But at the end of the day, and a whole lot of people contributed. I think it's over 200 people. The figure, not just a me check it, but I think it's surpassed $11,000 euros mechanism. And then at some point, I wanted to send it to Nana. Nana said, no, that on pay no wahala biya. So I should keep the money. Remember, scanner one me ho. So if say we are ready, then I can say okay. Amount for our motion videos are they watch or they see what you do and what you've done for people. No, ɛto no ɔmo nso kakra nipa bebree na so keka ɔmo nsa ase a yɛfa ne sɛ kakra ba yɛ nie. So it was 11,000 something, but GoFundMe, they also take their cut because I didn't even know that is what they do. But almost in this kind of everywhere, they take their part. But whatever is in there, now account to them. So whenever you are ready for it, please let me know so that I can forward it to kind of any account we have provided at the time. Because this crowd, and then as a married draw crowd and can make you details so that they can send it to the directly. But Nana say, compare you be out there. I mean, me must kind of one more. So after now, the money is still with me. The amount for donating, what I was saying is, God richly bless them. Oh my idea, pan, insure because not a whole lot of people in the bay. So that is also another thing. If I say, of course, I want to talk myself, but it became something else. And I think so. Kasano so we talk about Capito so done and say for no yeah, and I'm like Rakufi, they've lied to you.
Oh, are they?
Capito didn't do anything. As a matter of fact, on the ground videos I'm for bring in. Me who baby as a video no but he didn't help. He didn't do
Ah,
anything. He's a devil. So when I am Mona Basusa, Bonabasu Hamepa. Like it hurts my soul. Mm. Wanya de cry. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
Marty. Marty. But na, in fact, bloggers in it also.
Oh yeah.
TikTokers are more videos.
Oh yeah.
Aberanteɛ baako no wɔfɛfɛ for UK hɔ very
Carlos Anna.
yeah.
O Carlos ho nye fesa. Me na make o ye rough plan me say dey ni to
Oh, ne
Carlos
me
ho.
ne ho yɛ mfɛ ɛsɛ na
Oh yeah, but you see what I loved about Carlos and say he actually you see there are people as same way happen and then we saw say okay even if say the Ukraine they won't tell you and they won't go they don't care about Ukraine.
yeah
Carlos made sure say regardless of say okay we and I say we because it wasn't just Barack Kofi with TBI another regular person be. We were talking with issue regarding a very powerful chief Ghana. So I say.
yeah
And most people will say, it's okay, don't do this because I'm like, is it Oko court rumor? They say a truth is a complete defense. So whatever I was saying, I know that regardless of what I be bedroom, whatever I was saying is the truth. That is the only thing I care about. So what I say. So Carlos made sure, so, okay, whatever it's a man for being and at least with on the platform, he also try and use it to explain things to a man for and also make sense of whatever was happening.
yeah
Because information, I mean, me privy to know. A whole lot of people were not privy to those
yeah
informations.
yeah
So maybe Baba can't smile. Because oh ABI only break coffee. But as many people where you just have to sit down, listen to both sides, and then you can actually know it's okay, this and this and this and this. And oh yeah. There are other people the man so they were doing videos in favor of you, but at the same time using it to insult Bonfire. And I'm like, as a more I'm disappointed on this side. So let's talk about Nippon. Let's wish and pray for you so Obe come back better than before even, and a whole lot of stuff. And there are people who are Abba Bernard did their bit. They helped.
oh
They
yeah so I
contributed
think
to
baako bi a na ne na mehu yɛ I think mfantefoɔ a lot of fanti a wɔn wuyɛ
yeah,
just to defend Nana Abnai Chuba
yeah.
and this issue. I've seen
Mm-hmm.
a Obasi more the kind of commentaries on my
Oh
guy
yeah.
John Baby DJ oh Kumasi oh aye or Tulumba Nyompa like any song be yeah oh make any new comment section he
Oh,
was and
your radio host one.
yeah a radio host.
I think some who know what I told like old people nyom
Yeah,
church
or
in
to
this
them.
na.
Yeah. Oh, oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and a lot. In fact, I didn't even want to mention any name because nipa here and
Oh
adults,
yeah, yeah.
some of his
Mm-hmm.
people, and as I said, Migusua Medasi, every
Oh
video.
yeah, a whole lot of people helped.
Yes,
Like I even saw, I mean, Deborah came to
yeah,
press
yeah, yeah.
conference and stuff
Adebra
like
was
that.
there,
So yeah,
Obafie,
yeah, yeah.
a lot, a lot.
Mm-hmm. Ola Michaels, more no, list already. Like you said, the moment you start mentioning him, it becomes a nightmare.
Yeah, it becomes a problem. You
Yeah,
question, yeah, next, a whole lot. A whole
yeah,
lot
yeah.
of called Kwadwentri. Oh, like behind the scene,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people really raised out the motivation because they do baby,
Yeah. And also, yeah, one big name, a Fiapoku Avim lady.
Yeah.
Can't
Oh,
forget her, of course.
Vim, in fact, Vim, dear, no. Oh, sure. Or no, Nedik. Who said Vim started it, too. I think
Yes,
opposed to. I don't.
yeah, I think there was supposed to be
Yeah.
originated from a platform. So
That
I
is
don't
that
know.
is
I
that.
don't remember.
Yeah. Into opposed to then the attacks and the defense started.
Yeah, yeah.
Led to Nana also
Mm-hmm.
come explain, said no. Ebi mo ka say, oh,
Yeah.
say and say na say. And you see,
Mm-hmm.
what the infantry have we need and
Oh
thank
yeah, yeah, yeah.
thank you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
As I've said, I won't leave any issue unanswered. Whatever needs to be done will be done because they may firm. At the point I felt that was my end. I felt to say it could have been my death because obi deɛ ɛbɔ ne nan o ɛwɔ ɔtɛhyi no ngua ne nan
Yeah, 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 yeah. I saw that one.
she died.
Hmm.
Me deɛ
Yeah.
no ɛbɔ m'anim ɛno hwɛ the scans ɔmo yɛɛyɛ ɛne the kind as I speak now there are still particles a ɛwɔ mu a those ones you say you have to live with them for a period, let's see, and a whole lot.
Mm.
What I went through when I sleep,
Yeah.
when it's and
Oh yeah, yeah. I think say back in Ghana in December, January, Hokra, no, anytime I'm about top, yeah, and I see oh, the whole night to cry went to me and Naba sing, and I'm like, God
men
Almighty.
not because the nightmares and you see, it do not maybe almost na sad way. So I decided say let me find out probably Dr. Bakwa Accra or no or
Mm.
who the gravity of it quickly or yes said no.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get outside for help. No say or my scenario be or be a okra TV, big TV, and I say car. Ne kra no enye difficult. But obi a all CC Walkman and I say CD player. Eden, but
Yeah.
how? No, see, yes, CD player anyway, no parts necessary. Nti
Mm-hmm.
ɛyɛ den but sɛ ɛyɛ car na me sɛ explain it kakra no say yes sɛ ɛyɛ bullet you know the bullets you can target them you can just go and remove them and whatever but
Mm-hmm.
these ones are particles some are tiny some are are spread and some are in nerves that connect to your brain and a whole lot nti it
Mm-hmm.
was a more complex situation than I say obi a bi a ɔnya accident no awu ɔno deɛ sɛ ɛyɛ one time na obi a
Mm-hmm.
wadi dɛm situation ɔbɛgu
Exactly.
saa nsa na nti ɔkae nam sɛ
Mm-hmm.
because ɔse sɛ medi ho agorɔ a oh the complications would have been serious.
Oh, seriously. Oh, I even did a video. Now me talk about initial stages, and I made a video about things I mentioned in the fact that right after the shot now bam in China, your whole face was,
Yeah.
bleeding. Some people were like, no, that was true. That was not true. And I'm like, all these things we are talking about, it's not like evidence anymore. There are video evidence, pictures, a whole lot. I back everything. Because normally, we don't remember who say, if anything happens to you or Ghana, no we need evidence to back it up. I forget about it.
nti ɛdu baabi a I like this guy ofori one deɛ ɔno ɔbɛka akyerɛ wɔ sɛ me nkɔmmɔ bi a me no bɛdi bi a merekɔdo o daakye asɛm nti because nipa ho ahomete nipa ho
Seriously, seriously.
nipa ho ahomete because
Hmm.
this thing ɛnyɛ push cry my ɛde video no ba out and the
Mm-hmm.
video would not even have even come out. We just
Oh yeah,
deal
that make us say
and
all
then
these things
I
were
think
there.
that well, we are at the right time. Nti na deɛ Margaret mɛda wase. Ɛyɛ a na
Oh,
wada
abusia.
akwaraa maame nso ase ama me.
Ah.
Na wada baby Des nso ase ama me.
Oh, I saw men country or cry na bre Europe bra be to home na se wa bre.
Say obiara se memmra ne hɔ.
Ezo.
US foɔ se ka ha, Canada foɔ se
Mhm.
bra. We
Oh, I
kɔ
know say aha one little thing. I know say where thank you eh. I'm for binum say oh, we je weni mamu weni mu fu. Dey tell we je you can say we mean na self. When I'm say it's not one na one person be.
ame.
But ubetima chire be no kakire bi ama amanfo ate ase ama me.
Oh, m'anim no, wo sɛ the whole thing no, wo sɛ sɛ wohwɛ press conference na ne m'anim asoasoa.
Yeah.
Sɛ wohwɛ press conference na m'anim no asoasoa, and that was that day, even that time na ɛyɛ better what I was going through. But that's sorry,
Mhm.
na m'ano ahono, na m'anim ahohono. So that was where they saw say the nerves, and that time wo sɛ mati kɔ me ya, wode wo nsa ka any of me nyi the kind of reaction no,
Mhm.
and we were told to say ma obiara nyimiti nti after processes ne wei sei ne nyinaa no ɔmo yɛ sɛ bibisa ayɛ koraa na ɔmo se no I need some time kakra ansa na meti
Oh, okay. Even now, Grano.
even now nti metwɛn I need to do one or two final test bi then um, because they say the pain na ɛwɔ m'ati kɔ no deɛ that one agyae nti no
Oh, then
the
you say.
things will be the way they are going na kyerɛ sɛ biribiara yɛ okay ama aho
Mm.
but baabi a na mewɔ ne baabi a madu no me deɛ mesɔre a na mabie mpoma na mehwɛ abɔnten me sɛ ame because eh,
Easy. Easy. Oh, yeah, yeah, then you say because looking at where you were to
hmm,
how cry a casa right now like this in the crown. Jamia, you be fucking. Jamia, you be papa.
ah,
Hey.
wode memfa wɔ nsi a yɛbɛsen ayɛ another one. Mm,
For sure, we see.
nim sɛ baabi a wɔwɔ no deɛ saa bere adeɛ asa ha na adeɛ nyansa ayɛ nti no yɛmfa menya
uh,
kɔyɛ other content. God bless you and Ghanafoɔ
oh.
nyinaa ayɛmfoɔ everybody sɛdeɛ mekae Nana Abner Truba will do a thank you na wada mo ase nti mɛda obi biara ase mɛda obi biara everybody mɛda obi biara ase I don't wish what happened to me to happen to anybody nti woka ho asɛm a mesrɛ wo. I'm not saying don't ask questions don't, but I mean I tell my kids social media we don't could be at them or who video be now on patreon because I know that things are me fancy na kasa tete ko ka de enka aga
Kofi TV.